We are sitting at 634 right now. Let's get over to Roger and Mike with a look at today's business.
All right, thank you very much, Mel. Mike Apple joins us, 680 News Senior Business Editor. Mike, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Let's talk banks and CIBC having a good quarter.
Yeah, $1.3 billion profit for the Bank of Commerce to kick off the quarterly earnings season. Pretty good, even though their mortgage generation, the banks are seeing a little slowdown in their real estate business right now because that's what's going on in the Canadian real estate market. It's been a choppy start to the year, so a little less money to be made there. Their commercial banking and personal banking numbers are up. U.S. ops are good, and overall $1.3 billion, nothing to sneeze at. And this is kicking off the earnings season, Roger, for the big Canadian banks. And we always talk about, oh, these banks are making so much money and nickel and diming. If you've got shares in these companies, which you do if you've got a Canadian RSP and any type of Canadian mutual funds, it's important to watch these numbers because it's effective for your retirement savings potentially.
Is that a surprise, that number? Or,
No, it was in line, very close to the analyst expectations. But again, it's funny. Last year, the bank stocks did nothing. In fact, most of them were down, even though they were making billions of dollars in profit. And this year, the earnings are moderating somewhat, and the share prices are going up. So sometimes you can't make head or tail of these things. All
right, we can expect probably the same from the other banks then?
Royal Bank and TD Bank set to report tomorrow.
Okay, and Nordstrom's, though, it's struggling a little.
Well, the same-store sales growth slowing down in the luxury segment. Stock of Nordstrom down 10% in pre-market trade this morning. This is something, we're talking about the shift, how people shop. Are they shopping online? Are they going into department stores? Yesterday, we heard from big names like J.C. Penney and Kohl's in the United States. Both of them had terrible numbers, and the share prices tumbled. This morning, Lowe's, the home improvement retailer, share price down 10% early on. And yet yesterday, Home Depot reported strong results. So again, trying to figure out which of the winners and the losers and those who are gaining market share in retail, always difficult. And then you come back to Amazon and Walmart and what they're spending in e-commerce. And it is, shifting so fast for the retail segment. Hard to keep up.
And everything old is new again, so I'm sure one day it'll be back to people wanting to shop in department stores.
That's right. Now they're going back to the malls.
Yep. All right, Mike, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.